So this is Peking House. It's a long-standing Chinese dining institution in Fresh Meadows, and this was my parents' restaurant since like the late 70s. My mother and father, they took over this restaurant. It was their like introduction to America, basically. And yeah, they ran it for a really long time, and it was part of the community and neighborhood ever since. And yeah, now I'm back. I was just kind of hanging out in college, didn't know what to do with myself, didn't know what I was doing in my life, and just took a job part-time at a local restaurant, you know, and at that time cooking was kind of becoming a thing, and kind of asked to help out in the kitchen before. I didn't grow up cooking at all, despite having grown up in a restaurant. And yeah, I really started to like it. So yeah, I worked in a couple restaurants, local restaurants in Evanston, Illinois, just like really small time restaurants. I cooked in that town for like 2 years, just real basics. I came back to New York, helped my mom out, culinary school, and then I've been cooking in New York City for the last almost 10 years. I just was really just helping my family out. In the beginning, I was helping my mom out at her restaurant. And then once she was in a good place, I was, you know, caught up with my uncle, and you know, he was closed here. Obviously behind on everything, having a hard time, and so I was like, you know, why don't I just come in here and like try a couple things? And it was just about comfort food. It was about things people want to eat. They're stuck in their home. They just want to eat something really delicious and comforting, and you know, maybe indulges their guilty side a little bit. And I don't know, to me, fried chicken is like the perfect food for that. We break it into 10 pieces. That's like kind of a standard Southern fried chicken technique, breaking the chicken in 10. And then we marinate with buttermilk, Chinese fire spice, mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, and then that sits for overnight. And then we dredge it, potato starch, cornstarch. Those aren't common in American style fried chicken, but they are more common in Chinese cooking. And they work really well for developing a great crunch. Yeah, and then when it's hot and crispy, we brush a paste of Chinese chili, Sichuan peppercorns on top. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this started with me just asking my friends on Instagram, hey, would you want to like buy a meal, support it? All my friends live in Brooklyn, Manhattan, and so it was kind of out of necessity. They were the only people who wanted to support me. It was like, yeah, I'm bringing it to you. So that's kind of how it started. And then as we built momentum, yeah, I mean, we're starting to get some pickup business. People were willing to come out here and come grab it. Then it just exploded. The wheels like came right off, and the Time Out article was huge. You know, my inbox like literally exploded. I like couldn't even handle all the messages. It was like 1,000 emails in an hour. I was like, oh wow. And thankfully I've gotten a little better and hired some friends to help me with processing the emails and organizing a wait list and all these systems in place that were not in place in the beginning. So the password lock is, some people really like and some people are really confused by, but I lock the order page with a password, and then I manage a wait list, and I email the password. Now it's we email it to about 300 people a week, and we say, hey, this is a password. You can use to unlock the order page and schedule a delivery or a takeout, whatever you want. And that's how it started in the beginning, just with less people. I would just kind of release it to like 50 people, and then, because otherwise it would just be full-on chaos. People would just like go on site, order whenever they want. I wouldn't be able to control it. It would be, I you know, could sell like 500 dinners in a week, but I wouldn't have been able to meet the demand at that time. I was doing about 30 orders a week when I was doing this by myself. And now we do 550 dinners a week. Maybe it sounds a little cheesy, but it's kind of getting back to the roots of what being a chef is to me. It's like you bring happiness to people. You make people happy. That's what it's kind of about.